Imagine Revolution. We are now live. Look like it's lagging. It's one of the things I hate when I do it in this space here. Have a lot of interference, got a lot of rain going on. I want to check and see, is the video actually playing like it should? It's got people look like, let's see. I might have to do it like this because look like every time I try to do it that way, it don't work. Hold on. I want to make sure that you can hear me. That way it don't work. Hold on. I want to make sure that you can hear me. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Check this out. I took off for about a week, right? And I have the moments during the season I take off. You know, relax my mind, all that good stuff, enjoy life outside of YouTube. The last few days, what I seen was something that's disturbing to me. Not only what I seen been going on with the gig community, but in the YouTube community in its entirety. This is not going to be a popular message today, but it's going to be some truth about it. I'm going to change the title. I'm thinking about changing the title, ladies and gentlemen, to YouTube content creators. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, ladies and gentlemen? I'm talking about content creators. We having a new era of content. We knew a new era of content was going to happen in the gig community or the gig tube streets. I didn't think about it being a new era of content for the whole YouTube community. A lot of things is being disturbed, is disturbing that's going on in the atmosphere of the YouTube universe. And we talked about once before about the spirit of mammon. What is making people do? How people act when it comes to money, people will do anything for it, right? We talked about that before. And with the so much going on in this community, so much going on in the YouTube community. I know the OGs that started being content creators before we even knew about being content creators. I know right now they shaking their head in disbelief. The sloppy content that's being put out there for monetary reasons and clicks and views. People lying on their videos trying to get the attention. People trying to follow trends, taking shortcuts, trying to be the next big thing. Well, I'm here to break news to you today that everybody's not going to be a Mr. Beast. And others that are successful out here. Not everybody. YouTube is not for everybody. As content creators, if you don't have a plan going into this thing, expect to be a failure. It's just bottom line. You don't have a plan, you expect to be a failure. You're trying to mimic your favorite content creators. You're trying to emulate some motivational speaker that you have seen in the past. And you can kind of tell when people is emulate and mimic those who they idolize because they begin to sound somewhat like them. Hey, what's going on, Mighty? How you doing? They begin to sound, they sound like them. All you got to do is do some research and start digging things up, and you be like, wow. We had a content creator from our niche. What's up, Nico? Nicro. And they blew up. They blew up. It's a lot of controversy going on with the Hope Crew movement. You know, people trying to ride other people's coattails so they don't have to work so hard and getting the views they need, the watch hours they need, and the subscribers they need. But it's gonna play out if you're not being true to yourself, you're not being authentic to yourself. If that's the plan that you have for your channel, be ready for failure, not success, a short-time success. There was content creators in the past. We talking about 5-10 years ago. Put out information, just do content, just publish your videos, publish your first 100 videos, make all the mistakes you can make. Within 100 videos, you should be able to, learn the bells and whistles on how to use YouTube and know how YouTube work. It isn't true. I'm here to tell you today it isn't true, because things change since 10 years ago. Things changed since 20 years ago. Things are changing right in front of our faces. Okay? People try to leverage the name of religion or the name of God to get views and viewership. Well, I'm not going to be your favorite content creator today. And to a lot of you, I never have been your favorite content creator. But one thing about this content creator, we try our best to keep it real. We all got to hold ourselves accountable today. What's up, Tommy? I got to hold myself accountable. When you try to learn these things, if you're going in and you don't already have this skill set, you don't have skill set in video editing, videography, photography, you got to learn quick. And everything you can't learn, snap finger ready, right? Okay. So that means you got to take some type of tutorial course or go to some type of workshop or take some type of college course. If you don't want to go to college for 4 years or 6 years or 7 years, you still got to take some type of course, workshops and tutorials to gain the skill sets that you don't have. Video editing, metadata, okay? Having the right equipment, lighting equipment, which you see that we lack right now, but we had to put this content out. I tried to hold it for a while, just couldn't hold it anymore. The disgusting things that I'm seeing people doing to try to get paid as fast as they can. Then to come to find out about those that did get paid, you think was overnight success. They put some years into it, several channels into it, before they got the right channel, the right niche, and the right trending topic to pop off. That's God-given truth. Okay? And I done seen different communities where content creators of money. Same mentality that we have on the 9 to 5, same mentality that we have, understand me, in the warehouse is the same mentality I see in this community. I'm talking about the YouTube community. And we do have some good content creators. We do have some great content creators in the YouTube community. Okay. Who's at 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, 1.5 million viewers? Or not viewers, but subscribers. Put in years of hard work, sweat and tears, burning that midnight oil, trying to produce content. Okay, what's getting ready to happen is there's going to be a change and updates on a lot of policies that's getting ready to happen in the YouTube community. People are wearing their welcome out with the viewers, putting the black eye on the YouTube community in generalizing. There's getting ready to be some rules and regulations that's gonna step on some of the things we getting away with, that we call ourselves finding loopholes and we trying to blurt out the words as disclaimer. We using fair use. Misleading information, ladies and gentlemen, is not fair use. The wrong type of inaccurate information, how long you think you're going to be able to use that as a loophole for fair use when you don't have the accurate information? We don't even know how to collaborate with each other anymore. Still, are we collaborating with people? We finding a loophole and saying, all right, we're going to do reactions on your video. Now I'm collaborating, I'm educating, I'm doing news reporting, investigative journalism. This ain't a shot at one person. Everybody think that's in our community. There are other investigative journalists in other communities, and boy, they going hard in the paint on other content creators. And this is what I'm seeing: the chaos, the confusion, the mayhem. This is what I see in the YouTube universe. Okay, in the digital age that we live in. And the message I want to have for the Hope Crew is that the Hope Crew want to not gravitate to drama, but yet drama is in your arena now. Trying to escape drama. No, I'm not going to be with that content creator, rock with him or her, even though they have the faith. I'm not going to rock with them because they got too much drama. There's drama right now with the Hope Crew. You can't run from it. The Bible in biblical history, there's good and evil. That means there's dramas. When there's wars, there's dramas. When people starving, there's dramas. When people getting robbed, there's drama. People getting murdered in these streets out here in real life, isn't that drama? Have a death in the family, that's drama. Can't pay your bills, trying to live from paycheck to paycheck. I know some people can resonate with what I'm talking about today. That's drama. Life itself is drama. Then you ran to their community and there's drama over there. Drama over there. No, I'm not an advocate of drama. In humanity, we face the dramas and struggles of life, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the God-given truth. People don't want to see you succeed. People don't even want to see you buy tires for your car. That's how petty a lot of people are. As soon as you cut the corner, somebody slice your tire, there it is, you got to buy another set. And this isn't something new under the sun. You remember before we started doing these gigs, side hustles and everything, everybody had a 9 to 5. Isn't that right? If you're old enough to rock back 30 years on the time clock, it should go down memory lane that you didn't remember anything dealing with the digital age. It was just beginning to be birthed out. And I hope y'all can hear me. If not, I'm going to play it and make sure. Hold on. Can you hear me? As soon as you cut the corner, somebody slice your tire. Oh, there you go right there. Yeah, we're making sure that we hear. And content creators, not just content creators in general. As the generation changed from one stage of history to a new stage of history, everybody wanted easy. Will do anything they can to get it easy and try to get more for their buck by trying to take shortcuts and get it easy. Got a lot of petty people in the world. But the very ones that ridicule others for being in drama, now it's drama in their community. I knew it was going to happen. This time, for a whole week, 2 weeks, a month, I kept my lip. I gripped my lip And I kept it sealed and not saying anything about what was about to happen. And y'all know the events I'm talking about. Y'all know the situations that's going on. You also know the content creators I'm talking about that are involved, whose names I'm not saying, but you can resonate on what's going on. People leaving a 9 to 5, be a YouTube content creator, and you didn't have a plan. What's up, Mr. G? You didn't even have a plan. Because you had a plan, you would have made preservations on your 9 to 5. Preservations at your warehouse. You'd have sit there and said, let me get a little bit of that 401k there and see, can I borrow off of that 401k for hardship? I want to put a little bit of that money to the side. I'll be able to pay my own money back. It's my money anyway. That's how it was at Milwaukee Tools and a lot of other places. Okay. I'm going to invest in a vehicle. Okay, we had the COVID that went on, the PPP loans and everything, and a lot of people did invest. They made it work for them. If you didn't have a plan while you was on your 9 to 5 and then you turn around and up and quit right now, what make you think you're finna be success in YouTube? With no skills, no more than you probably got the computer. You gotta be more than a keyboard warrior here. You gotta know how cameras work, lighting work, which I'm still working on. You gotta have money for the equipment. You gotta have certain skill sets, know how to do thumbnails and know how to do good presentations, know how to hook your audience in, know how to have the proper introduction. You gotta know and understand what's going on with YouTube Live. You got to know and understand what's going on with vertical live stream. When I first asked a content creator about what was going on with the vertical live stream, which was changing, that I noticed this year, they was like, I'm gonna check into it too. They never did get back with me. But people begin to understand that if you're on YouTube Live, it's vertical, right? You're gonna get more viewers because they saw it happening on other content creators' channel, and they like, wait a minute, what's going on here? They're getting views, they're getting views, they're getting views. All right, the vertical live stream, as I understand it, by my opinion, I can be wrong, y'all can correct me. The way I understand it is that it's going to bring some of them shorts audience into seeing your vertical live stream while you live streaming. And once it picks up traction, you're going to see the short live feed and the vertical live feed right there, neck for neck. And your viewers, you're gonna start getting viewers. That's what I have noticed in the past. Now I still got to do more research, get more accurate information. All I can tell you is what I'm noticing, what's happening as the ball is rolling. That's all I can say today. So everybody started jumping on YouTube Live in the gig to community. And I'm not gonna be on a real long time today for this live stream, but since people know they can do that, you need to make sure you have your best content. First impression count, ladies and gentlemen. Allegedly, we all know that first impressions count. You got to treat this thing like you're going for a job interview. I'm no guru. I'm not a Roberto Blake. I'm not a Nick Neiman. I'm not a Jessica Stanberry. I'm not a lot of them content creators that help people grow their channels. And those names I left out, I apologize for leaving your names out. It's just was those that popped off the top of my head. You see, you got to put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. But without a plan, you can't do it. Without a plan, you can't do it, because what our problem is the same problem, the same syndrome complex that we have in the warehouse. If they can do it, we can do it better. I don't want to see that person get promoted. It should be me. That's how we are as human beings. That's in our nature. It's sad to say, but that's actually in our nature. How can I be the next top dog of the week? The next top dog of the day? Can I emulate what this person's doing and do it better than them? You know what our biggest problem is? We got a lot of them. And I'm talking in general. When I say all, I mean all of us, including the voice that you're hearing right now. We spending too much time worrying about other content creators. You're not being able to concentrate and focus on your content. That's what's going on. So how is you going to be successful as a content creator, even if you're in the DoorDash community, or if you in the reaction community, or if you in the review channel community? You can be in the hunting community, painting community, but you're worrying about everybody else except for your business. So if you're worrying about everybody else's business, how are you going to be successful with your business? I don't understand this here. Sometimes you got to learn how to turn other people's channels off, to put in work for yourself. Sometimes you got to turn around and not answer your phone call and put in work for your channel. Because sometimes people will call you just to distract you so you won't focus on your content. Y'all don't hear me today. I promise you don't hear me. It's going in one ear out the other. Some of you mad because you know it's the truth. Too busy being a busybody. I'm going to worry about trying to figure out, they trying to worry about how to figure out how to shut somebody else's channel down. Who does that? Really, who does that? People that come from the low-hanging fruit group does that. And I'm not just talking about the gig community. I'm talking about the YouTube universe in its entirety, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube content creators, what are you thinking? We done left from good, valuable content to sloppy content. And it's hitting the walls. It's sticking everywhere. I mean, it's sticking everywhere. It's crazy. We're messing the game up, people, ladies and gentlemen. Those that's flocking and gravitating to that. That's the only thing you know, because you don't have the skill set. So you got to succumb yourself to do things like this. Huh? Oh, I'm talking to you, and you, and you, and you, whoever you are. Or you feeling it, because I feel you feeling what I'm saying right now. I felt something come outside of me because it hit somebody just then, what I'm talking about. You laughing, you bragging about how you trying to delete folks' channels. I mean, I'm seeing this happening in so many different communities. It's crazy. Then they had the audacity to say that they better than the GigTube community, better than the DoorDash community. They just as worse. I told you this wasn't going to be a favorite video. I'm not trying to itch ears today. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it today. Okay? We too busy keeping our nose in everybody else's business. Then we wondering why we can't succeed in being a content creator. I done seen content creators move so fast. Then all of a sudden they stagnate. I can talk about, I'm a small content creator. I'm moving slow as a turtle anyway, so it doesn't matter about me. I'm talking about the ones that get out the gate fast. You got 10,000 subscribers in less than a year. You'd have kept that traction up in 3 years. You should have been at 30 or 40,000 subscribers. What's up, Bill Series 2024? Yeah, but that's the thing there. If you made 10,000, was able to convince 10,000 people to subscribe to your channel, subscribe to your content, then you trick the folks and you flip the script on them. Because you too busy worrying about low-hanging fruit. The next 3 years, you only at 13, 14, maybe 15,000 subscribers. That's it. Or your numbers go down. You need to be evaluating what's wrong with that picture. I shouldn't have to be the one to put it out there. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. And another thing that I have just done that's going to put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. This bittersweet conversation right now coming from me. I looked at so many content creators I had subscribed to us. The numbers is almost will blow your mind like landmines. What up, Demetrius, man? Long time no see. I'm glad you're in the house, brother. It's so mind-boggling. I have subscribed to almost 1,000 content creators. I was like, when did this happen? So guess what I had to do? I had to start cutting people off the block. Is I'm giving any value to this content creator? Do I even show up on this content creator's comment? Do I even show up as a support to this content creator that I subscribe to? When the last time did I do this? And if I'm not doing it on a frequent basis, well, then I need to help this content creator out instead of being a dead branch on the tree. Go on and prune the tree, cut myself off, so it won't be no dead weight for them. So somebody else can go on there and make something happen for that content creator. I sit there and unsubscribe to 250 content creators an hour ago. Big ones as well as small ones. Ones that had 1.15 million viewers to down to 15 viewers. I'm cutting myself from because I'm not giving them any value. They're not giving me any value because I'm not looking at them. Don't remember the last time I did look at them. I'm just occupying some space. So I went ahead and I had to do some pruning. I had to do some pruning of this tree here. You know, if I'm not going to be that supportive to them, they're not bringing me any value to look at them. Why am I subscribed to them? So then, in other words, I need to do myself a favor, do that content creator a favor, male or female, doesn't matter. Because, hey, it was male and female, black and white. I can go all through there. Famous, not famous, whatever. I might as well just cut myself off that tree. I'm not providing them any value. They're not providing me any value because I'm not looking at them. We haven't even, when the last time did I go in a conversation in the comment section with them? And I'm going, like I said, I'm doing channel out of my channel. I got some more I got to cut. It's separation time. You see what I'm saying? If I'm not giving you any support and any value, why am I subscribed to you as a content creator that I'm supposed to be watching? If I'm not giving back to you and you're not giving to me, evidently, it must not be something there to where I'm not watching. And that don't mean that the content creator don't have valuable information. It don't mean that. It means it might not be valuable enough for me. So if I can't support like I should, or I have too many content creators to go support, it's time for me to start cutting limbs off the tree. I'm just being real like that right now. Like I said, I ain't gonna be on long because my folks coming here, you know, the frustration of the job, you know, we just we release it right here. And that's what I want to do so we can communicate and all of that. Sit down at the dinner table, talk about what got your day messed up. All right, you done release that now, and let's talk about some solutions for those problems that you have. That's what I do at my house. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to run theirs. See, because my folks used to it now. They'll come walking in the door, boom, bam, 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 alakazam. So I know I'm gonna have to get off in a few minutes. So if I can't provide this support like I should on a weekly basis, you'll only see me once every blue moon, once every 3 months, once every 6 months, once every year. I'm not doing anything for that content creator, and that content creator's not doing anything for me. And they can have some very valuable content too. It's just some content I don't have use for. And it's likewise with people with me. Oh, they just come to see information that I used to put out about DoorDash. Well, I'm no longer a DoorDash driver now. People's like, okay, let's move, let's move. He ain't got nothing else left for us now. Unless you Grubhub. Unless you know he's doing other stuff for the community and stuff. But we came to hear about how successful he is with DoorDash. How is he able to make the money he make? Half the time he make it in. A lot of us got to spend 12, 13, 14, 15 hours to do it. I didn't set my goals to an astronomical stats that I knew I couldn't reach. I didn't make that mistake. I stayed humble. Let me see what this area right here is. What is the low end? What is the middle end? What is the high end? Okay, now I can set a realistic goal. Now I can set a target goal. If my realistic and target goal lines up, I'm good. Now let's see, can I make it consistent every day? If I can make it consistent every day, okay. Now if I want to have 2 days off, how much can I make if I done got it mastered, my skill set mastered? I done sharpened my pencils, I done honed my skills and the knowledge that I have received off the apps and the area of the demographics, and looking at all the other drivers, how competitive it is, which areas of the business districts going to pay me more, which areas of the business districts that's going to pay me less. Okay, and where other drivers not going, where I can still make my money. And I happen to get an order that's been pitched. Now I got to go way over here by 10 by 2. How do I make it work once I get over there at 10 by 2? I'm still trying to chase dead miles coming back here. I don't like to have dead miles. That's how I make my money. So when people thinking they pitching, figuring out where I'm at, and they pitching orders, I grab that order, turn around, they give me a stack on top of that, another stack on top of that, another stack on top of that, and I make it work like that. I talked to Hook the other day, and we was discussing something on Grubhub. I'm going to show it. Folks will be knocking on the door anytime soon, and then I'm gonna have to hear it. All right, I may have time to just show you what I'm talking about briefly. Okay, on the Grubhub app here, can y'all see that? We're gonna go to the earnings tab for those that do Grubhub and multi-appers that do Grubhub. Oh, we got a mission. We had a mission. I didn't even know about the mission. I'll let you know I've been on a nice little 1 week vacation. Let's try weekly here. Let's go back a week. Let's drop in here. This is one I want everybody to see that done change for Grubhub drivers. There's a detailed breakdown now. All right. With that detailed breakdown, you can be able to see your area better. What areas, what hotspots you working in, what restaurants in them areas. Y'all know what restaurants in your hometown area anyway, and where you need to be positioned at for the right location. Okay, we're gonna show it to you one more time. All right. So that's not a best orders 5.9 miles, $6.29. But I knew where it was going to take me to. That I can stack, 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 right? I get double, triple, quadruple stack orders on Grubhub. But your ratings got to be right. The timing got to be right. The knowledge that you have going to make you make the right decision, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I'm going to show there. So we got to talking about Sunday. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I had 9 job offers that I completed. 6 out of 9 were reverse and backward orders. In a 3-hour time frame, I think I made $92.48 in 3 hours. But we're going to set 3.5. If that don't sound right to you, we're going to make it even 4. We're going to add a little luxury there and set 4 hours. When I know I did it in 3. $92.48 backward orders. I got the receipts here. Maybe one day I'll pull it up before the 28 days come to where I won't be able to pull it up. I should have already took a screenshot of it. So it's sometimes you got to understand what's going on in your demographics by the knowledge of information that you have on your app. And you ought to be able to comprehend, read, and analyze what's happening at a given moment so you can make the right decisions that's going to make money for you. That just happened on that day. Then when Monday came, it didn't work like that. I tried to use that technique again, didn't work. See, so that's once in a lifetime that you could be able to use reverse orders and make the money I made in that type of time frame. If somebody told me, I'd be like, no, I don't believe that. You want to show some receipts. I got the receipts, but I'm not going to show them today. I ain't going to have time to show it today. But back to this YouTube content creators. What are you thinking? I know you want to be the next big thing. Who don't? You know, some people are more talented, more skilled than others. Those that don't have the skill sets and stuff, we have to work on our weaknesses and make our weaknesses our strong points. That means we got to put in a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. There's no shortcut in putting in the work. If you didn't get the skills to be able to be real good at putting your mathematics together and know and understand this stuff is scientific and mathematical equations, now you got some kind of way to learn that skill set. All right. Or you're not real good at doing thumbnails. You're going to have to take time to learn that skill set. And I'm not the best at it. I still make flaws and I'm still learning. I have other tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy to try to help me out there. But if we rely too much on AI, we're still robbing ourselves. You know, back in the days when I was in the 3rd grade, we used pencils to be able to add and do arithmetic and multiplication and all that. Now you use a calculator. Okay. Take that calculator away from you. How good is your mathematics now? That's the analogy that I'm using. Okay, we using a lot of these tools as a crutch. There's nothing wrong with using them, but if you depend on them too much, suppose they get taken away, what skills do you really have? What skills do you really have, people? You know, do you go with the group that loves to deal with the low-hanging fruit and try to delete other folks' channels? In a malicious way, because that's going to come back on you one day. You throw the boomerang, it's going to come back one day. It may come back years later, or it may come back the next following week. Because the DoorDash community now, The whole YouTube universe know about us now. We're no longer in the Pandora box. Can't blame me for it anymore. There's another content creator you can kind of look at now. Because when she blew up, it opened the doors for everybody to see what was going on with the DoorDash community. They don't feel like that we are good content creators over here. And we don't need to prove them that they're right that we aren't by giving sloppy and piss poor content. And there's a lot of content creators in this niche here got some skills. I mean, some real skills. But doing sloppy content. So if your sloppiness outweigh your skill set, it still make you look sloppy. I know this ain't the message people want to hear, but I'm just telling you what I have seen the last few days. I said, man, I done left for a week. Been ghost, been silent. I hear my name all over the place. In other communities too. I'm like, wait a minute. I've been silent. I've been ghost. Hadn't put out content for a week. People talking about I need to show them some love. I'm going to deal with that in the up and coming episodes. Y'all stay tuned. You keep watching your boy, the DoorDash Revolution. Watch how I'm getting ready to work. Because people have that amnesia complex that they forget the things that they do. Sometimes you got to give them a wake-up call and say, is this you? Is that you? That is you. Argue with your own voice. Then they're going to look stupid. See, but I'm not going to be doing all these back and forth battles with these people so they can have content. Off of the reputation of your boy, the DoorDash Revolution. It's not necessary. I'm wasting my time and should be wasting their time. One thing about me, I don't need to create drama with another content creator so I can leverage that person for content. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. There will be times I will step in and say, well, it's time for me to say something about this because this person been getting away with it too long. Now I'm going to have to call cap on that. There will be days I will do that. At my convenience, not theirs. You see, I'm supposed to be irrelevant. People, said that I'm irrelevant. Nobody watched. Somebody was watching. They was watching. They were coming here as trolls, and you know what I mean? Had a mouth full. Oh, you born, really? But you watching this born content, right? Right now, because you made a comment. That sounds like you're being a hypocrite to me. So if my content is boring and you watch me and then you got to type in that I'm boring, but you're watching. So I got another 350 content creators that I subscribe to. And we talking about several different niches here. From woodworking, the comic books, whole lot of stuff. The martial art, a whole lot of different genres. And the ones that's at the top of the food chain that teaching people how to grow channels, I only look at a few of them. I'm going to have to cut my list. Because listening to too many voices at one time will get you confused. Then you're going to lose. In this game, in the YouTube business, in these YouTube streets or GigTube streets. Can't be listening to too many voices at once. It's going to confuse you. That's what it's going to do. So you got to get the ones that you resonate with the most. Simplify that thing. You gotta get someone that you can understand, and they seem like they understand you. Not someone that's talking over your head because you're not at that level yet. Maybe down the road you'll be at that level. It's just not time for you to hear the start consuming that person's content. You're just not at that level yet. Okay, then when you get at that level, then you can say, oh yeah, I can consume some of this stuff now. All right. You got to know what level you on. Okay, if you don't know what level you on, how is you going to be successful doing this? I want to know how you're going to be successful doing it. What's up, Logical Thoughts? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How you going to level up your game when you worrying about everybody else? You want to take out everybody else's trash and forgot to take out your own trash in your own house. Clean your house up first. Don't worry about nobody else's house. They're responsible for their own house. They're responsible for their own channel. Worry about your channel. See, I had to face that harsh reality first. Before I could get this message out to you, this message hit me first. You can't reverse the curse if you don't look at yourself first. You saying everybody else the problem, but you didn't see that you were the problem. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and say, where did the problem come from? Did it come from me? And if it comes from me, I need to humble myself and rectify the discrepancies of these areas of mistakes that I have made before I can start pointing fingers at everybody else. That's true serum for somebody. It definitely was for me. You know, so we just got to pay attention to sometimes to the simple things in life, and then we can get the meaning of what life is about versus dealing with all the complexities of it that's going to have your mind in chaos and confusion and loss. And loss today. I thought I would share that with you because we got a community, YouTube universe, the whole YouTube universe, where people like to judge, condemn one another. They won't even look at the mirror at their own self. But we say we're helping the community. That's not helping the community. I guess the new negativity is positivity now. You got a lot of people that talks about positivity and their message is negativity. And I'm still waiting when I listen to someone, when the positivity finna come. I thought you said this supposed to be a message that you conveying about positivity, but here it is. I'm hearing negativity and drama. Come on, somebody talk with me today. Somebody talk with me. So now I got to slice off that tree, slice off that tree. Slice that limb, cut that limb off because it's not producing fruit. It's producing rotten fruit. Get what I'm saying today, ladies and gentlemen. Look, see the mistakes that I make? And I just had that stand, bro. That's a good laugh for everybody. I just had that stand sitting up there. I'm not going to edit it out there either. You want to know why? Because mistakes happen. That's a live stream. Yeah, I got it sitting just right there. And I hit this too hard, it's going to slide out like it did then. I'm getting too happy with my talk right now. So all I want to just share with content creators, new, especially the new ones. And this is my advice. A lot of people are going to disagree with it. I'm going to say be careful on following the trends. Be careful on following the trends because this is trending. Everybody else doing it. I'm going to do it too. But is it authentic? Is it going to be the real you? Is it going to be you that you introduce into the world? Or are you going to emulate somebody else? Be a cookie cut clone of another content creator and not be you, which means you're not being real. You gotta dare to be different. You gotta take a different direction from everybody. You gotta be able to have thick skin when people start getting down with you. You know what I mean? When they discredit your content, huh? When they talk bad about your content, huh? Cause you're not following the trend. You keep doing you. Do you some research, those that just beginning, quitting your jobs and all that. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta say something about that. Hold on, wait a minute. How in the world you gonna quit your 9 to 5? And think you finna make it on YouTube and you never did a YouTube video. Do that make any sense to you? Do that make any God-given sense to you? I'm finna share my experience, my opinion. I wish someone would have told me when I'm getting ready to tell those that are new content creators. Number one, don't follow the trend all the time. Don't follow the trend. Learn to go in a different direction of the trend. What you might can put out content opposite of the trend is gonna make you rise. A light bulb just came on for somebody. Another thing, you can put out content, you can practice it, you can unlist it or whatever, private it or whatever before you actually publish the thing. You need to do some research about YouTube. Do your thorough research. And if you can find a mentor, and there are content creators that will mentor certain content creators free of charge. Not everybody. If you can find that mentor, and you know they're good at what they do, then you can learn some of the things they have to share with you. But if they telling you what ChatGPT tell you how to grow a channel, if they go on Gemini, hold on. Watch what I'm getting ready to say. How do YouTubers grow their channel?
There are many strategies that YouTubers use to grow their channels. Here are some of the most common ones. Hang on, actually, let me start over. I'm unable to help.
You know why I was unable to help? Because I hit the button. See, so this stuff don't always be accurate. We're going to try it again. How do content creators grow their channels on YouTube?
Growing a YouTube channel takes time, consistency, and a lot of effort. Here are some tips to help you get started. 1. Create high-quality content that people want to watch. This is the most important factor. Make sure your videos are well-produced, informative, and engaging. 2. Optimize your videos for search. Use relevant keywords in your titles, descriptions, and tags. 3. Promote your videos. Share them on social media, in forums, and on other websites. 4. Interact with your audience. Respond to comments and messages. 5. Collaborate with other creators. This can help you reach a new audience. 6. Run contests and giveaways. This can help you attract new subscribers. 7. Use YouTube's analytics tools. This will help you track your progress and see what's working. Additional tips. Be consistent with your uploads. Use eye-catching thumbnails. Write compelling descriptions. Add relevant tags. Engage with your audience in the comments section. Collaborate with other YouTubers. Promote your videos on social media. Use YouTube's built-in promotion tools. Run contests and giveaways. Use YouTube's analytics tools to track your progress. Here are some resources that you may find helpful. YouTube Creator Academy. Link to newsinitiative.withgoogle.com. Backlinko's Guide to Growing a YouTube Channel. Link to backlinko.com. Sprout Social's Guide to Promoting Your YouTube Channel. Link to blog.hootsuite.com. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Thank you. Not at this moment. Now, what would you have thought if I had did that as my guideline and blueprint and charged $79.99? I would have been wrong for that. All you had to do is pull that same information. But I got more to add to that list that they didn't tell you. You see what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, all it is, we got the library at our fingertips here. Why you're not using it? Why are you trying to get a shortcut on doing things? And all you gotta do is be creative here. Information is at your fingertips. We living in the digital age, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can do that right there. This ain't throwing shade at nobody. This is the truth. This is the truth. Just got through telling you that it's not going to be easy like some of these people try to make you think it is. I made $10,000 in 5 days. Really? How many success stories do you truly have? Where are your testimonial sessions where you can put these people on your panel that's going to show receipts how they made that money? Now, what is the technique and strategy you're using to do this? Those will be called master courses and classes, ladies and gentlemen. Start using this right here for a thinking cap more than a hat rack, okay? Quit being lazy out here. Put in the work. Do your research. Do thorough research. Take your time. Do your research. Do your homework. Put in some homework. Understand what your homework assignment is. Then start setting goals for success. Some of these people didn't blow up. They've been on YouTube 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Then one day they hit the right trend. They shot off like a rocket. There are techniques and strategies. You got to find out what they are. I'm not here to tell you. I wasn't having how to grow your channel video today. I want to know what YouTube content creators, what are you thinking about? We done left from having good value content to sloppy work and work ethics. That's the point. That's the message I'm conveying today. So this information is not just for the gig community or the gig tubers. It's for the YouTube universe. Because I've seen some sloppiness on a whole lot of different niches. That it was mind-boggling and it blew my mind like landmines. I couldn't just believe that the new era of content coming from creators is just sloppy business, sloppy work ethics, just sloppy all the way around across the board. To where you proving you don't have skill sets, but yet you using your time and effort, all that time and effort you going in, trying to investigate other folks' channels, trying to see how you can shut their channels down, trying to see who you can collaborate with to shut folks' channels down. You see what I'm saying? And you can sit here and be building some real content to make yourself go somewhere in life. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to end this episode. No music at the beginning, no music gonna be at the end. This is a message that I'm conveying to you, coming right off the cuff, and as real as it gonna get. Don't get out and think you're supposed to ride everybody's coattail, thinking that's gonna take you to success. Okay. Learn how to make your own grits in the frying pan that you can enjoy eating. All right. Now, since I done told you how the cow eat the corn, there's a lot of things we all need to take to make an assessment of on how we want to do this thing. Don't always follow the trend. Do your research, thorough research. Don't depend on all these AI tools as a crutch to where you still don't have any skills. It's all right to use them, but you want to use it as some type of outline. Now you want to define that outline. Then you want to revise your draft. till you got you a masterpiece content that came from nobody but you. And then maybe you might be the next trending topic that everybody else follow behind. But don't mislead the people. Don't deceive the people. Please give accurate information that has value. It's called content. It's called content. How is you going to be you and you're a cookie cut clone of somebody else? No, we don't want to see that cookie clone cut, that cookie clone cut. I can't even get it right, got it right at first. Of somebody else. And we don't really see you. Remember, this is YouTube. So your viewers want to see you, not somebody you emulate. Peace. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in the next video. Right there. And right there.